It is late. You have just come back from work, but you have not taken your shoes off. Your phone says 3 missed calls from home. And before you call back, you do something you feel ashamed of. You check your account balance. Not because you do not love them. Not because you have forgotten where you came from. But because lately, the words, "please call me," have started to feel like an invoice your heart must pay. So you look at the number. You remove the rent. Subtract transport, food, the money you already promised somebody else, and the little you were hoping to keep. Not for anything extravagant, just enough to feel that your own life is moving too. Then you take a breath. You press call, and when they answer, you make your voice sound stronger than your life currently feels. Hello? Is everything okay? They begin to explain. And while they are talking, part of you is listening with love. Another part of you is calculating. And another part, the part you do not like admitting exists, is tired before they have even finished asking. That is where tonight's conversation begins. Not with people who do not care, not with families who are automatically bad, but with the uncomfortable truth that you cannot love people deeply and still feel yourself changing underneath the weight of always being needed. Welcome to AFJ Real Talk, a space for honest conversations about love, friendship, identity, healing, and navigating real life without the games or pretending. I am AFJ, and tonight, I do not want to speak to you as someone who has solved this. I want to speak as someone who understands what it is to finish a long shift, see a familiar name on the phone, and feel two things at once: love and pressure. There have been moments when a call from home should have felt comforting, but my body reacted before my heart could catch up. My chest tightened. My mind started checking what I had left. And then came the guilt. Because what kind of person feels anxious when someone they love is calling? But hiding that reaction does not make it disappear. It only makes you carry the pressure and the shame of having the pressure. So this chapter is not about blaming home. It's about what happens inside you when love slowly becomes connected to emergencies, expectations, and the fear of disappointing everybody. This is chapter 2, the weight nobody sees. When you leave home, people often see the opportunity, the new country, the stronger currency, the photographs in cleaner streets, the coat you had to buy because the code is not playing. They see evidence that you made it out. What they may not see is that you are still trying to make it in. They do not see the hours, the immigration anxiety, the rent that takes its share before the month has properly begun. The loneliness of building a life where everybody assumes you are already living one. And the difficult part is this: the people asking may have helped you before you had anything. They may have prayed for you, contributed to your journey, spoken your name with hope when your own confidence was low. So when they ask, you are not just hearing a request. You are hearing history. You are hearing a sacrifice. You are hearing the quiet question, have you forgotten us? That is why no can feel cruel, even when yes is breaking you. You send what you can. Sometimes you send what you cannot. You move your own plans again. You tell yourself you will recover next month. Then next month comes. Another keeps coming. And you're still carrying another need. And after a while, you notice something in yourself that frightens you. A name appears on the screen. And your first feeling is not warmth, it is dread. Not because love has disappeared, but because love has been asked to carry more than it knows how to hold. There's a sentence I think many people carry, but do not say because it sounds ungrateful. Sometimes I miss being called just because I am missed. Not because something has gone wrong. Not because money is needed. Not because I'm expected to solve anything. But just because somebody wanted to hear my voice. That desire can make you feel selfish. You start arguing with yourself. They are family. Other people carry more. You should be grateful that you can help. That is what responsibility looks like. And some of that may be true. But truth does not cancel exhaustion. It does not cancel frustration. It does not cancel the burnout. You can be grateful and overwhelmed. You can be responsible and still need support. You can love your people and quietly resent that your usefulness seems to arrive in the room before your humanity does. That resentment rarely announces itself honestly. It becomes the delayed reply, the sharp tone, the anger over one small request, because that request is standing on top of every request that came before it. It becomes silence. You stop explaining because explaining feels like another job. Then people say, you have changed. And maybe you have. Maybe carrying everybody has made you harder to reach. Maybe you have become so used to being the person with answers that you no longer know how to admit when you are afraid. Maybe you do not know whether people will still respect you when all you have to offer is the truth. The pressure does not remain inside family conversations. It follows you into friendship, into dating, into marriage, into the way you respond when someone asks, what is wrong? Sometimes you say nothing. You think silence is protection. You do not want to burden your partner with what is happening back home, what is happening financially, or how close you are to losing your patience. But from the other side, your silence does not feel protective. It feels like distance. One person is thinking, I am trying not to bring my problems into this relationship. The other is thinking, you do not trust me enough to let me into your life. Then comes the argument. It becomes about a late reply, a cancelled plan, money, a change in tone. But underneath it, one person feels shut out and the other feels they are failing everybody at once. I need to be careful here. Pressure may explain why someone withdraws, becomes irritable, or struggles to communicate. It does not give anyone permission to harm the people around them. Being overwhelmed is real. So is the damage caused when your pain becomes everybody else's punishment. Sometimes the honest sentence is not only, "Please understand what I'm carrying." Sometimes it is also, "I am sorry for the way I made you carry it with me." That is difficult because the strong person is used to being appreciated for what they provide, not confronted about what their silence costs. But honesty cannot only flow toward us. We also have to be honest about ourselves. People often speak about boundaries, as though you say one confident sentence and immediately you will feel free. That has not been my experience of difficult boundaries. Sometimes you say what you can do and spend the rest of the night wondering whether you are a bad person. Sometimes the person becomes quiet. Sometimes they remind you of what they did for you. Sometimes nobody argues, but the disappointment in their voice follows you into bed. A boundary may be right and still hurt. It may protect your finances and disturb your peace for a while. It may be necessary and still feel like betrayal. So perhaps the first boundary is not dramatic. Perhaps it sounds like, "I cannot send that amount. I can help with part of it, but I cannot carry the whole thing. I need time to check what I can genuinely afford. I love you, but I need us to speak when there's no emergency too." Notice that none of those sentences says, "I do not care." They say, "I am a person inside this relationship too." And maybe that is the hardest part for people who have built an identity around being dependable. You know how to show love by carrying. You may not yet know how to show love without disappearing underneath it. Faith does not require pretending that you are limitless. Love does not become more sincere because you are destroying yourself to prove it. Responsibility matters. So does the truth. Let us return to that room. Your shoes are still on. The banking application is still open. The person on the phone has finished explaining. Usually, this is where you say, "Do not worry, I will handle it." But tonight, the sentence will not come out. Your mouth opens. And for once, you do not make yourself sound stronger than you feel. "I want to help, but I cannot do all of it." There is silence. You do not know whether they are disappointed. You do not know whether they understand. You are not even sure you understand yourself. So you explain what you can manage. Not what fear would make you promise. Not what guilt would make you borrow. But what you can genuinely manage. The problem is not completely solved. Nobody congratulates you for having a boundary. You end a call and still feel heavy. You may even open the banking application again, wondering whether you should call back and offer more. But something has changed. For the first time, the truth was present in the conversation. Not the polished version of you, not the emergency contact, but you. A person who cares. A person who is trying. A person who is tired. And a person who is finally learning that all of those things can be true at the same time. Before we end, I want to leave you with something. When your phone rings, do you feel loved or immediately responsible? Who in your life knows you beyond what you can provide? And when was the last time you allowed someone to meet you without performing strength first? Maybe you cannot put every responsibility down. I know some responsibilities are real. But there is a difference between carrying your part and becoming the place where everybody leaves theirs. Maybe the first step is simply telling the truth before resentment tells it for you. This chapter sits close to the heart of passports, promises, and patience. Because crossing a border does not remove the promises. And sometimes patience is not only waiting for the dream to happen. Sometimes it is learning how to build your own life while still loving the people who helped you begin it. Thank you for spending this time with me on AFJ Real Talk. And I want to hear from you. Have you ever felt guilt for being tired of always being the strong one? Share only what you feel like sharing, or share what you feel safe sharing. And if this conversation gave words to something you have been carrying, listen to Passports, Promises, and Patience by AFJ Stories. Until next time, stay honest, stay open, and remember, you do not have to disappear in order to prove that you care.